Hey friendos, my name is Nez and welcome back for some more Monster Road Trip. We're back again for yet another run of Monster Prom 3. And there's been a spooky update. It's Halloween and a new location was added to the game. Who knows if we might encounter it? But today we're gonna begin our new run and focus on getting the perfect magic ending. Let's play! 1 player, Road Tripper, and we'll play on easy because we just want to get to the ending. Ah, the road, that mythical beast of asphalt. We once tamed it in what became one of the strangest, most wonderful journey of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Summer was coming to an end when Polly and Scott planned a road trip. The whole thing was bound to go off rails. This was a prank masters after all. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. And Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Each of them were by themselves an agent of chaos. But together they were the perfect combo for hijinks to ensue. Who in their right mind would have agreed to join them on such a trip? Who are you? Okay, so last time we played as Zoe, and we got all the new DLC characters unlocked, so I say we go as Juan, the small magic Latino cat.
The one and only.
And since we played Tropical Rave last time, let's go with Desert Vibes. Was the road trip a dangerous idea? Yes. Was it poorly planned? Yes. Did we do it anyway? Fuck yes. Or in the end, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. And by ready to start, we mean fast forward towards a pit stop so we could get this plotline going. We need to pick up Aaravi the Slayer in order to get the perfect magic ending. Aaravi, wherefore art thou? Please show up.
Nighttime.
We didn't even need to reset the game. But anyway, conversation effect. For 1 week, every turn you'll gain 1 magic and lose 1 money. You invite Aaravi to join your road trip. You seriously think I want to travel with you? I mean, I guess I will, but not because I like you or anything. What a tsundere. Okay. We got our hitchhiker and now it's time for week 2. Where the journey actually begins. We need 25 magic in order to reach the Dream Dominions. And we need to bond with someone who's ready for adventure, as well as recruit a party for an epic adventure. We have our goals. Where shall we go, friendos? Order of a 1-person country, or a space station, the final frontier. I say we go to the border of a 1-person country. Whoa, you had no idea there was another country out here in the middle of the desert. Of course, geography was never your strong suit, or maybe the civilization is new.
What the fuck?
Whatever this case, you're hella curious to check out this place. What do you do when you cross the border? What do we do, friendos? Learn the country's customs? Smuggle something out? International relations? We don't want to lose any more soul or mind. What about learning the country's customs? This country is little more than a cottage in a small field. You knock on the door. Hi there, foreigners. Welcome to my country, Noodles, Europe. Noodles, Europe? But isn't there already a continent called Europe? Yeah, but I like the name. Don't like it? Make your own country. Okay, live your truth. So, what are the customs of Noodles, Europe? One is that it's a common European custom to breathe using your lungs. It began as a fashion statement in the upper class, but it became popular in all the social case when people realized lung breathing was the best way to not die of suffocation. We also eat everything slathered in mayo, except for no mayo Mondays, when eating mayo is punishable by death. And the favorite cultural pastime is to read Don Quixote.
Huh?
You mean read Don Quixote? No, write it. No European has ever read the original work, but we know about it through pop culture. So whenever we have free time, we take to writing the story ourselves. So you just rewrite the events of Don Quixote verbatim? Not rewrite, silly. No one's ever read it, remember? We just write what we think is the closest version of Don Quixote we can imagine. In any case, you foreigners are in for a treat. Today is a special day in Europe.
Oh, cool! Is today a holiday or something?
Better. Today is 2 holidays. Wait, 2? Isn't that kinda inefficient? Why not just give each holiday its own day so people can focus on celebrating just the one? Because it's my country and I make the rules. If I want to have 2 holidays on the same day, then that's how it's gonna fucking be. 1. Why don't you pick a holiday we celebrate? The President of Europe commands you to.
Okay.
Thanksgiving, the holiday in which we give all thanks to those we love.
Or Freaky Friday, the Friday in which we swap our bodies with a loved one to live out wacky misadventures that ultimately teach us a valuable lesson in empathy.
Let's go with...
Freaky Friday!
Yes.
Awesome! I can't wait to trade bodies with my mom and learn the struggle of being a single mother of 2 trying to make ends meet while moonlighting as a chess coach.
Ooh! Okay, I'll switch bodies with my mom too! I'll learn so many cool things about her, like her name, where she is, and why she never calls me!
Oh, Scott. It doesn't work like that. You have to already know the person you're switching bodies with.
Oh!
Hey Scott, chin up! How about this? We're best buds who love each other lots. Why don't you and I switch bodies instead?
Thanks, Polly.
You'd really do that for me, bro? Thank you so much!
Using -2 magic, oh no! Noodles recites the ancient switcheroo incantation and Polly and Scott's minds get totally swapped.
Bro.
Bro, am I really Polly now? Weird, should I try talking like Polly? Hey boo, I'm Polly. I'm gorgeous and funny, and I read big books, and I do lots of dances with my butt. Watch me go.
Fine ass.
Nice moves, damn I have a fine ass. Okay, I'll try being you now. Awoo, check it out bros, I'm Scott. I have big muscles and an even bigger heart. Sports, sports, sports.
Wow, you totally sound like me. You almost had me fooled that you were Scott.
Thanks, ready to switch back now? Being body swapped is fun, but this heartbeat of yours is really distracting. Noodles reverses the spell and your friends are back to their old selves again. Great work, but it wouldn't be a true Freaky Friday if you didn't learn a moral lesson along the way. So, what you guys learn?
I learned that Polly is very impressive. Doing her signature dance requires a lot more butt strength than I thought.
Thanks, Scotty.
Aw, thanks. I learned that it's hard being in Scott's shoes, cause it's hard to bend down and tie your shoes when you have so many muscles. So, what did you learn while you were body swapped, Juan? Oh, I didn't swap Juan with anybody. I figured nobody loved him enough to change bodies with him.
Hey! Ouch. Guess that means the only lesson you learned this Freaky Friday is that Noodles is a dick. At least your friends gained 2 soul for you while they were body swapped.
You ever seen a cat
No, we lost magic. I forgot. Doing magical things loses us the magic. Where do we go, friendos? The wedding or the UFO sightseeing spot? We need to gain more magic. I say we go to... We haven't crashed a wedding yet, so we pronounce ourselves wedding crashers. Roadblock. You pull over when you see a bus blasting techno music. A crowd of fish people are hanging out and dancing around it. Polly runs up to one of the mer people having the starstruck expression of someone meeting their celebrity crush.
Hi? Sorry to bug you, but we were driving past and I couldn't help but wonder if...
Huh? Sorry, bruh. Can't hear you over this boosted bass.
I was wondering if this is the legendary...
Yo, you gotta speak up. We're on Cod Route. The music only gets louder from here, bro.
party?
This really is Cod Route! No way!
What's Cod Route?
It's a tradition, a pilgrimage practically, that was popular in Spain in the 1980s. Groups of friends would spend Monday to Friday non-stop partying, hopping from nightclub to nightclub and getting turned on the road or in parking lots along the way. But as far as I knew, Cod Route ended around 96.
when the government cracked down on nightlife laws, so this should be impossible. Nah, we found a loophole. This bus has been going ever since '96. Cod route can end if the party never stops. That is fucking legendary! You should be a part of the legend now then. Wanna party with us? It would be my honor! You and your friends dance, drink, and party the next several hours away. Hey, not to be the party pooper, but when are we leaving? I'm losing a lot of stamina after 48 hours of dancing.
Yes.
Whoa, shots, shots, shots! Cod route forever! Dang, I knew Polly liked to party, but I've never seen it get this bad. We gotta get her to leave one, or we might get stuck here forever. What do we do to get Polly out of her party craze? We tie Polly to the car's mast and shove some beer wax into her ears to protect her from the alluring beats of the Cod's party. Or the only way to catch Polly's elusive attention is by designing a party that's not only bombastic, but catered specifically to her exact taste. The Polyfest!
Let's do it!
Okay, good idea. Let's brainstorm some stuff so we could add to Polyfest to make Polly like it. Oh, let's tell her there'll be a twerking contest at Polyfest. She loves twerking. We can also tell her there will be a drug-taking contest. She likes drugs a lot. I don't really get it, but it's her thing. Polly's also pretty smart. She's into smart stuff like chess and books. Maybe we could tell her there'll be a smarts contest at the party too. Scott's ideas are very earnest and sweet, but you feel the need to remind him that partying isn't really about having a series of contests. Oh, good point. Then let's just tell her there'll be twerking, drugs, books, and chess there. That should be enough to convince her. Fine by me. But doesn't all this dishonesty make you uncomfortable? That's fair. I don't really like to lie. I usually do my best to tell the truth and be a good boy. But if we don't do something, Polly will stay at this party forever and never get to the other stuff she likes to do. And I think letting that happen is worse than lying. Let's find her. It'll probably take a lot of convincing to get Polly to leave this place for Polyfest. But... Whoa, did you say there was gonna be a party called Polyfest? That literally has my name on it. We should go. Oh, perfect. We were gonna suggest that. I heard they've got all your favorite stuff there. Oh, really? Do they have dolphin strippers? I've been obsessed with dolphin strippers ever since I thought of how cool dolphin strippers would be. A few minutes ago. Sure.
Yes.
Sweet. Let the two hype roll in. Onward to Polyfest. That was easier than you expected. Though you're a bit worried, Polly will be angry with you when she realizes Polyfest doesn't exist. But in 10 minutes, she's already forgotten about all of it and is just talking about dolphins and G-strings. Good thing all those shots destroyed her short-term memory. Onward to the road trip. Onward! Weddings. The union of two or more soulmates, pledging life and love to each other for the rest of their days. If you believe in that true love stuff. If not, at least weddings are a fun place to dress fancy and get drunk.
Free rice! Woo!
They're also fun to crash, which is why you're doing it now. Shh. So, what do you want to do? What do we do, friendos? Talk to the runaway bride? Catch the bridal bouquet? Or speak now or forever hold your peace? I say we speak now or forever hold our peace. You each have your own approach to sneaking into the wedding. Polly phases through the wall, you use your trusty plot armor to get into whatever situation you want. Scott wears a lampshade and pretends to be furniture in the back of the room. You're pretty sure security just doesn't have the heart to throw him out. You watch the ceremony, it's normal and boring until the preacher says, "If anyone objects to this union, speak now or forever hold your peace." Oh, them sprankin' words, I object. What? Why? Who even are you? I'm Pippin, Pussin', Poppin', Dippin', Dupelos, professional wedding objector. I'm a pro at spotting a doomed couple, and these newlyweds really take the cake. I object too. I'm a lamp, and I don't think it's fair that furniture can't legally marry. I'm gonna keep objecting until this injustice is fixed. Object, object, object.
Scott, no.
Scott, this is a wedding, not a courtroom. It's not that kind of objection. Ooh, Scott, I'm not gonna stop objecting until the household object's love is recognized in the court of law. Object! Object!
Huh?
Oh no, he's too into character! Juan, can you distract everyone with an ejection while I snap him out of it?
The pressure's on now. Why do you object to this union? How far will you go for this prank? What do we do? Marriage is a scam! But you know what isn't a scam? Investing at an early age! The open bar has been out of limes for like an hour. We can continue the ceremony when this pressing problem is resolved. Or beware, that is not your fiancé, it's his evil twin! His sudden goatee isn't a bold-fashioned statement, but an undeniable proof of evil! You really think I'm evil just because I grew a goatee? I just thought it looked nice! Goatees are due for a comeback, you know! Fair enough, but what about your sinister eye patch? Does that mean you're evil? Wow, so now everyone who wears an eye patch has to be evil. Do you realize how fucked up you sound?
It's true that the evidence is circumstantial, but it's worth noting that the groom's parents did have twin boys, Richard and Evil Richard. Whoa, really? That's pretty indicting then. Are you actually Evil Richard?
Oh, fine, you caught me. But maybe if my parents hadn't named me Evil Richard, I wouldn't have felt the need to be evil. Nature versus nurture, people. Wait, so you're really an evil twin? That's so crazy. I'm an evil twin too. I stabbed my twin brother and came here planning to disrupt the whole ceremony, but I guess I don't have to do that anymore. Oh, really? Small world, Evil Richard laughs. I smothered Richard with a pillow to be here. I guess great evil minds think alike, my dear. Oh, love wins. The best man frowns.
Should someone maybe call the police or... Shh! Don't spoil the tender moment!
Your dumb prank ended up uniting an evil power couple in an unholy matrimony. You lose 3 soul, but you gain 2 hype and even 1 mind for cracking the case of the secret evil twins.
Your turn.
We need to find some more magic! Where can we find more magic? Let's go to the spa! You know, for a vacation, this road trip has been surprisingly stressful.
I need
A spa sounds like the perfect thing to help you relax before you get to your final destination. The question is, how do you want to chill out? Well, we've already gone through the hot springs last time. Yoga classes will increase our mind, but the digital detox will decrease our hype, and hopefully gain us some magic. You and your friends are deciding what spa packages to try when you run into Milo Belladonna, a celebrity reaper extraordinaire. Juan, darling, and Scott and Polly too. It's so good to see you. This is great, an impromptu meetup at the spa with some of my dearest friends. We need a photo to commemorate the occasion.
Smile for the camera.
I know. I'll take a selfie making the adorable kissy face I always make because it routinely gets the most engagement. Cheese! But you don't have your phone on you, Milo? Isn't that kind of the point of this digital detox thing? Oh, right. Sorry, this whole unplugged thing has been hard for me to get used to. But this detox is healthy for me, I think. I've noticed I've gotten a bit too addicted to my phone lately. You? Addicted to your phone? No way! Shocking, I know. But enough talking about phones. This is a detox after all. Why don't we take a jaunty stroll through the botanical gardens together? You stroll jauntily! The gardens are beautiful, though you catch Milo trying to snap photos several times, only to remember that their phone is gone. Are you okay, Milo? You seem a little sweatier than usual. Must document natural beauty for posterity. You can do this, boo. You don't want to spend the rest of your unlife seeing the world through a screen. Just enjoy each moment as it comes. You're right, Polly. What an insightful quote. It's the perfect caption for my next... Oh, right. This is awful. I can feel the hype draining from my perfect skin. What did people even do for fun before cell phones were invented? There must be something you could do to help Milo unplug. How did our ancestors pass the time before smartphones? Well, before everyone had their hands glued to a smartphone, they had them glued to its old-timey equivalent, butter churns. or hold enriching discussions in a Greek agora. It was like the first analog social media. I think this gives us mind, and this... What does this give us? Stamina? I say we go for the stamina. Good thing you packed 4 butter churns on this trip. It took up basically all the underwear space, but it paid off. You know, I thought this butter churning thing would be mind-numbingly boring. And I was kind of right. I wouldn't necessarily call this fun. But the repetitiveness of the butter churning motion is helping me focus on something other than how badly I want to check my notifications.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, I wouldn't necessarily say reading bad takes on Twitter is fun either. So the similarities to butter churning are striking.
Hey.
All this talk about butter is making me hungry. How long until we have enough butter to make pancakes with? Oh, it'll be a bit. Butter churning, like scrolling all the way to the bottom of your feed, is a labor of love that can take hours or even... Done!
Oh.
Wow, Paul, you did that fast. Oh, you're so good at pumping a stick up and down until it makes cream. Thanks. I've had lots of practice, wink wink nudge nudge. Great, now you can add butter churning to your ever-growing list of weird fetishes. Yes. You can also add +2 stamina to your stats after eating delicious buttery pancakes with your friends.
You ever seen a cat drive?
And now, where do we go to gain some magic? Aha! A low-budget reptile show, but what's the other thing? A wealthy mansion. Who wants to be a millionaire? Not us, we want magic. You wouldn't be so cold-blooded you'd skip this show, would you? No, to the reptile show! I always did love watching that reptile YouTube channel, the one with the geeky girl that started her own store and zoo. But so yeah, welcome to the Reptile Variety Show. Meet the cold-blooded critters with a passion for the stage.
Let's get some popcorn.
There are a few performances scheduled for the day. Which show do you want to see? We want to see charming snakes, a crocodile but it's a stage magician, or improv iguanas, the crocodile. You settle in to watch the show. The stagehands bring out a stool, a microphone, and a 1,100-pound reptilian killing machine in a funny hat. I am REPTILIZAR, famed crocodilian magician, known far and wide throughout the Everglades. Prepare to be amazed. For my first trick, I will make this rabbit disappear. Someone brings the croc a rabbit. He puts his hat in front of his face. The bunny shrieks, then there's chewing sounds. You're obviously just eating the rabbit. You can't call the food chain magic, boo. Humph! I see we've got some hecklers in tonight's audience. You doubt now, but wait until you see my next trick. I'll make this entire pig disappear over the course of an hour with the aid of this magical barbecue sauce. You're not even trying. Can't you make anything disappear without just eating it? Of course I can. REPTILIZAR can make anything disappear. Anything that you can think of, I'll make it gone. Say, if he's telling the truth, then that could be really useful. If he's lying, it's all the more entertaining for you. What do you ask the croc to make disappear? All of my adult obligations. Right, like taxes. Right. Or my internet search history because of reasons. I think this might reduce our hype, so let's make our internet search history of hentai and weird fetishes completely disappear! Absolutely no one on the internet will ever know how degenerate our filthy fetishes are! Absolutely no one! No siree! Why? Can't you do that yourself? Yeah, I can click clear history, but the searches are still traceable all over the internet. The only way to truly make my Google searches go away would be magic. Fine, let me see your laptop. Good God, these searches. Oh, that one's weird. Oh, that one's weirder. Oh, that one's downright concerning. Oh, you've read Fire Punch. I don't even know what this one is. Oh, you don't? You should look it up.
No, bro.
Don't do it, bro. Polly got me with this prank too. What you're about to see, it changes you. But the curiosity is killing you, isn't it? You gotta know what it means. You have to know the ugly truth. Gah, you're right. Show me what it means.
Yes.
Yes! Polly pulls an incognito window inside of an incognito window and looks up those words on Google Images. You're treated to the unique experience of watching the light in a crocodile's eyes go out. That's abhorrent! I'm erasing your search history in those pictures and also my memories! I need so many showers! You gain 2 magic from the spell Reptilizar cast, but reviewing your depraved search history makes you lose 2 soul all over again. And there we go. Time for a pit stop. Week 2.
I need my 14 hours
We
of
need to
sleep.
go see Aaravi again for our first conversation.
Nighttime.
What do you want to do? Talk to Aaravi. For 1 week, every turn we'll gain 1 magic and lose 1 money. So, what kind of lore do we want from our favorite slayer? Do we want to talk about her food truck or managing her inventory? Let's go with the food truck.
Aaravi, monster
The food
slayer,
truck is great.
and food truck owner.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think in Monster Camp she wanted to make a food truck, and I think that was one of her goals. I'd never have Bindi as a cook. Well, I am an adventurer first, but adventures call for a diverse set of skills. I need to craft all sorts of things, from weapons to meals. I use the latter mostly for the food truck, and the former only on occasion. But yeah, cooking is an essential skill. Many are the times I've sat around the fire with party members to cook and eat a good stew as we prepare to raid a dungeon.
That makes sense.
I can see it now. But if you must go into a dungeon for several days, it's good to be resourceful with food. Absolutely. It's a skill all of us slayers must have at hand. I learned it from my mother.
Como?
Oh, so she was a slayer too? Yes, being a slayer is a bit of a lineage thing. She was a strong, fierce woman, my mom. She taught me how to add flavor to any strange thing I might be foreseen in order to survive while adventuring. When she left for a mission, her spice rack was almost as important as her weapons. I imagine focusing on a bit of cooking must be nice, like reliving the memories of cooking with your mom, no? Yeah, I guess so. I like having the food truck as a little side thing. Then there's Calculaster, who loves doing stuff that helps him understand organic life better.
Good old Hex.
And Hex, who just really likes food, especially junk food. Oh yeah, where is Hex? Hex was always around during camp. Where is he? Are you not wearing that curse amulet anymore? Oh, it's nice that this food truck project brought you together. It does. We got the truck and now we just brainstorm and test different theme ideas.
Soup in a can?
The
Hot
only
dogs?
breakfast food truck. The soup in a can food truck. The deep fried rattlesnake and cobra heart food truck. The just hot dogs food truck. We try to take turns so everyone can test their ideas. Some are better than others. Well, Ravi, if you ever need a subject for testing new food ideas, here I am. I may hold you to that. She actually does. You spend the rest of the night talking about food while you try some hot dogs and soup in a can. The hot dogs are definitely the right way to go. And we got Inventory Hoarder. You gotta be ready for adventure. Aaravi keeps buying all sorts of magical artifacts with your money. Next week, every turn we'll gain 1 magic and lose 1 money. And it looks like we're 6 magic to go from our destination. But we still gotta romance Aaravi and finish the plotline. Let's go!